Good morning, everyone. I hope you're all doing well today. Welcome back to the Daily Dose of Destiny with me, Monita Baker. Today, we're going to be embarking on a journey through the innovative energies of the Yangmetal Rat Day. And this is an established day in the Tangshu calendar. So let's dive into how this day's unique energy is going to influence our actions and our decisions and how best we can utilize it. Now, I brought up the Tangshu. Okay, so if you don't know what the Tangshu is, that's it's also known as the Chinese almanac, or the book of everything, right? It just has everything in it. And this is a traditional Chinese calendar that combines elements of astrology. It has divination and all kinds of different ancient wisdom that's on in this calendar. So it's deeply rooted in the Chinese culture and has been used for centuries. So here's an easy yet detailed explanation, as far as what the Tangshu is. So it's an annual publication, just like any other type of calendar, so it's part calendar and it's part guide. And it really offers insights based on the Chinese lunar and solar patterns, that are, the five elements, wood, fire, earth, metal, water, and the Chinese zodiac. Now, it's often used for choosing auspicious dates for various activities like weddings, business openings, and even moving, right? And different things that are, just major life decisions. Now, the Tangshu is based on, like I said, the Chinese lunar calendar, which is different from the Gregorian calendar that, that we use in the West. So a lunar month starts with the new moon, making each month about 29 or 30 days long. But with this calendar, it also incorporates the important traditional festivals and celebrations in there. Now, Chinese astrology plays a huge role in the Tangshu. Now, the calendar references the 12 Chinese zodiac animals. That's the rat, the ox, the tiger, the rabbit, the dragon, the snake, the horse, the goat, the monkey, rooster, dog, and the pig, right? And all of their characteristics. Now, each year, month, day, and even hour is associated with an animal sign. And this, influences the auspiciousness of the time. Now, the concept of yin and yang, along with the five elements, are really integral to the Tangshu. Now, these elements are thought to affect the energy, or the qi, that vibration of the environment, and they really play a role in feng shui. So each year is associated with an element which affects the predictions and the advice given in the Tangshu. Now, one of the main uses of the Tangshu calendar is to identify auspicious or, lucky or unlucky dates, right, for specific activities. Now, this is based on, the complex interplay of the zodiac signs, the elements, and, other astrological aspects there. So, for example, it might suggest specific days that are good for opening a business, or specific days that are good to, for getting married. Now, each day, the Tangshu offers specific advice, like which activities are encouraged or discouraged. Now, this can include advice on, travel, business interactions or transactions, medical treatments, groundbreaking, these kind of things, based on the astrological readings for that day. Now, the Tangshu is more than just a calendar. Like I said, it's part of the cultural heritage. And it really reflects the traditional, the Chinese views on time, cosmology and social life, right? Whenever you see all of the aspects there. So while its influence has diminished more in modern times, because people want to move forward, right? And they don't want to be looking at the old stuff. So, as we're moving forward, many people still consult it for, those traditional events, or for cultural events, or cultural interest, right? So the Tongshu, therefore, is this amazing and fascinating blend of not only timekeeping, but it's astrology and the cultural wisdom as well. So it's like this window into how traditional Chinese society views and interacts with the cosmos and the daily life there. So let's understand, what the established day means in Chinese astrology, right? So, this is a day for building. The established days are auspicious for laying foundations, for starting those new projects, and really, making those important decisions. So it really provides a stable and favorable energy for initiating activities with long-term impact. So embarking on new business ventures, making significant investments, or beginning academic endeavors are really good activities for today. It's a day for commitment and for setting the wheels in motion, right? Getting things going. So we want to, embrace those new beginnings, right? And unlike the closed days, the established days are perfect for, taking that decisive action, and, for setting up for the future success that you're trying to build for. So when we look at yang metal, right, that symbolizes strength, that's resilience, that's that determination, and just like the skilled craftsman, that's shaping their work. Now, the rat, adds a layer of intelligence and resourcefulness. This is making it to a day that's ideal for, strategic planning and for smart investments, right? So, we want to use this day and use the energy, because it's perfect for launching new business ideas. It's a great day for forging important partnerships, or, starting any endeavor that requires both the strength and the cunning to get forward, right? So initiate a new project at work, or if you've been considering a significant investment, today might be the day to take that step forward. All right, so let's take a look at how each one of the animal signs will interact with today's energy. Now, for the rat, your natural ingenuity shines. This is making it ideal for those strategic planning and those new initiatives that you have. Now, your challenge is the overthinking, right? Overthinking and overplanning. So just trust your instincts and take decisive action. If you have a business idea, just start laying the groundwork for it, right? Get yourself set up. All right, my ox friends, your steadfast nature aligns perfectly with today's constructive energy. Now, you want to be careful, and be careful about being overly cautious, or resistant to new ideas. Don't be stubborn, open up to innovative approaches, right? While still maintaining that reliability, because, our oxes are super reliable. Just don't be stubborn. Don't be so rigid. Explore new methodologies in your work, or, in your personal projects. All right, my tigers, your boldness coupled with today's strategic focus really enables powerful actions today. So, the challenge is going to be balancing that impulsiveness with thoughtful planning. So just make sure that you harness your energy for considered ventures today. So, leading a challenging project, or, take charge of a new initiative today. Excuse me there. All right, my rabbit friends. Today, you want to utilize your diplomacy to forge new relationships or partnerships, okay? Now, you know, your challenge is going to be hesitation. That's just part of it, right? Or being overly cautious. So just trust your intuitive understanding of the situation, and of the people, right? I mean, because you're very empathic, you're going to know the situation that's going on there. So, network or initiate collaborative projects today. All right, my dragon friends, your ambitious nature is fueled by the day's proactive energy. So your challenge is going to be in overestimating your capabilities or underestimating the challenges, right? Because sometimes we're like, oh, it's not going to be a big deal. I can handle it, and not realize that that little speed bump is a roadblock, and instead of being in something that you can actually like get around it, you're in like an 18-wheeler, right? So if you're on a little scooter, you'd be able to get around it. So just keep that in mind today. Align your vision with practical steps and solid planning. Outline a business plan, or pitch a bold idea. Today has that really great energy for that. All right, my snake friends, your strategic acumen thrives in making calculated moves today. So, the challenge is becoming too rigid or too secretive, because we know our snake friends can kind of be a little bit, into themselves and not sharing all the information. So just balance that foresight with openness in your interactions, okay? Plan long-term investments or strategic alliances as well. All right, my horse friends, today you want to direct your enthusiasm towards starting new ventures. So the challenge is going to be rushing without a solid plan. So just make sure that you are pairing your drive with careful planning and analysis. Embark on a new business venture or a significant life change. Today, the energy is really good for that. All right, my goat friends, your creativity aids in innovative problem solving today. And the challenge is going to be struggling with the day's direct energy. So just make sure that you're applying those artistic skills of yours to, those more practical applications. Brainstorm some creative solutions to some existing challenges that you might have on your plate right now. All right, my monkeys, your adaptability serves you well today in seizing new opportunities. So just watch out, be careful of becoming too scattered or unfocused, right? So make sure that you're channeling your versatility into actual concrete achievements, okay? Initiate a new project or innovate in your current role, because we can always do better in what we're doing. My rooster friends, today you want to leverage your meticulous nature for detailed planning and execution. So be careful of, becoming overly critical or inflexible. It's part of your trait, but today just don't go that way. There's too much good energy today to be critical and inflexible. So use your precision for constructive purposes. All right. Systematize a new process at home or at work, so that it just makes it easier for not only you, but everyone concerned, but mainly for you. All right, my dog friends, your loyalty and integrity guide you in making meaningful commitments today. Now, your challenge is the overcaution, right? Or the reluctance to embrace new ideas. So just make sure that you embrace new opportunities while staying true to your values. Commit to a cause or maybe a project that really aligns with your beliefs. Especially now during the holidays, there's all kinds of causes and different things that are worthy of your time and energy. All right, my pig friends, you want to use your sociability and your warmth in fostering new connections today. So just look out for overindulgence or lack of the F word, right? Lack of focus. So you want to make sure that you focus on building relationships that really are going to further, the goals that you have. I mean, you don't want somebody that's just gonna just sit around with you. You want somebody that's going to help you get further in your goals. So network, start a community initiative, do something that's really going to get you further in what you want in your life. Now, today's young metal rat energy, it really encourages us to step forward with confidence, to really build and to establish, right? It's established day, and to strategically plan for the future. So it's a day to, harness our inner strength, harness that inner intelligence, and ensuring that we're laying down strong foundations for our ambitions. So thank you for joining me on this auspicious day. Remember that the Young Metal Rat Day is about taking the initiative, building strong foundations, and moving forward with the clarity and with that determination. So I'm looking forward to our next session, where we're going to dive into more Chinese astrological insights. So until then, I'm Monita Baker, and as always, happiness is now. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Take care.